Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another part of Let's Play American Truck Simulator Star Legion Trucking, where we left off in Everett after dropping off a decent amount of fuel. Now, we are going to go to Seattle, because there is no jobs for us here, if I'm remembering correctly. I might be wrong. No, it was Everett. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was... Okay, it's not Olympia. Ooh. That's a really, really expensive job. Now, we could get that. Or we can, you know, rest like we need to rest. So I think we might just rest and see what jobs are there available later, because we've been to Denver. So if there's if we can find if we could rest and there are some better jobs when we wake up, like that's we could do that one actually. Oh, it's not as worth it. We'll rest first. We'll rest first. Let's get to we'll go straight to where is it? I think that we'll go to there. I don't know which side's the things on, so we'll go to that side and we'll see what happens. Yep.
Turn left.
Remember, that is the entrance, Joe. You want to go this way. Okay, good. I've been playing a bit of American Truck Sim when I've been not streaming at Euro Truck Sim, and yeah, I keep going through. I've been going through that the wrong way. So yeah, I decided to start a little campaign, a little career, testing all the trucks in the north. So
keep left and then turn left.
Yeah. So yeah, well, we're gonna. I don't actually remember what we were purchasing, if we were purchasing anything, and I'm just in the wrong fucking lane. Then whatever. So yes, we're going to just see what we can do today. I feel like we're probably saving up for a truck because that's what we were normally doing. So yeah, we'll just probably keep saving up for that truck. So. I didn't see how much money we've got, so I'll have a quick look at that when we're on a straight. Guess how much money we got? 102 grand. That's a decent amount of money. We could, yeah, it's only about 30 grand. Well, 35 grand, and we can get ourselves a new truck. I don't know how many trucks we've got, but we can always do that. But we'll see what the jobs are like in the morning, and then we'll, shit, we're speeding. And we'll see what jobs we want to take. The only problem with obviously American Truck Sim is we have to be careful because the jobs are quite long. I need to make sure I've got enough time to record it. Alright, off we go. It's not a long trip down to Seattle, so we don't have to worry too much. Made even easier, obviously, because we're not pulling anything right now, which makes, obviously, travel much simpler. Yeah, how long have we got until we need to rest? An hour, yeah. I thought we were. I'm pretty sure we were close to resting. I have like vague memories of what we did in the last session, but like nothing concrete.
Keep left.
Oh, keep left. No, I'm on the left. We're good. I am very much looking forward to our new sleeper cabin, the level 25 stuff. It's gonna be nice to get the full-sized Cascadia, just like we deserve. We'll be able to finally probably put our bag in the back instead of it being under the our passenger seat. Not that we have a passenger, unfortunately. I mean, there are mods for it, but I think all the mods just look really. I don't know. I feel like the game itself tries to be quite realistic, and then you have like a passenger there who looks really animated and it like really plasticky, and it's just like it kind of takes away from the thing. No offense to the model makers, of course. They're doing whatever they can, you know. But yeah, to me, it just doesn't fit in the vibe with it.
Keep right.
Shit. Okay, we should be able to take this without any issues. I'm getting tired. That is true, game. I am indeed getting tired.
Go straight, and then keep left.
Move over to this side. So we're ready. Now, traffic light. Are you going to be on my side, or are you going to be against me? Good choice, good choice. I don't know what jobs will be available in the morning, but I'm hoping there'll be good ones.
Turn left.
Thank God we get to go, because my ass was in the way then. Good, no trains. Good, good, good.
Now drop the load and go.
Drop what load? How damaged is our truck? Oh, 2%. Screw that then. Screw that. Let's go try and rest. I'm hoping we can rest in the top corner. Oh, you can rest here? No argument from me. It's lovely. It's pissing it down. Absolutely fucking grand. So what the jobs in Olympia and thing like? So the best job we can get here is over to Boot, which shouldn't actually take too long. It's £82, $2 a mile, so it's not bad. That's literally better than everything. Yeah, we're gonna go there. Over to Boot. Oh, yeah, Boot.
Let's go.
Oh shit! I hadn't put my parking brake on. I thought I had. It's like Ahmed's leveled up. Absolute legend.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Good thing about America,
Right,
going right on red. Honestly, like the one thing I would like in the UK is going left on red now.
and then turn left.
Like it's the same principle, obviously. We just drive on a different side of the road. It's the only change in it.
Left. Get ready to turn left.
Realized. Oh wait, you know what? Yeah, screw you guys. Screw you guys and your stupid speed limit. The rain doesn't look actually too heavy, so it should be stopping
You have
soon.
arrived at your destination. Your route
Right, what
guidance is
cargo
now
can we
finished.
take? We're taking the crude oil down to Boot. Ooh. I have an idea. I'm gonna do something stupid. I think if I do this right, and I kind of like turn very, very wide, I'm gonna be able to do this the easy way. It fucking worked as well. I am pure genius. The fact that that worked is amazing.
Drive safe.
Okay, so we're gonna need to immediately get fuel on the road. Don't think we're gonna be able to go 240 odd miles. In all fairness, I don't physically know how far we'd be able to go anyway. We could go an hour out to Tacoma. Ooh. Oh wait, no, we can pop off there. We'll be fine. 117 miles we can definitely do. Right, off we go to Boot. Or Butte. I actually don't know what it would be pronounced as. I'm assuming Boot, but I don't actually know. And I don't want to sound like I'm being a dick. Because I do that enough in these, you know? American Truck Sim and Euro Truck Sim are not for the insult. They're for the fun. They are for the truck-loving viewer, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna say they're not for the same people who like Crusader Kings, you know, the incest is wincest crowd.
Right, and then turn right.
I don't know why I'm being so aggressive in my driving today.
Turn right.
Becking go.
Keep left.
All right. Thank you very much, Doug, for getting me out of Seattle. Let's go to Boot. Still no word on the DLCs at the time of recording, so hopefully they'll be out soon. I am looking forward to it still. Very much looking forward to it. Sorry, guys. My brain's just trying to fucking understand what the music just popped off my earbuds, but it's fine. Anyway, let's focus on getting to...
Right, and then turn right.
Let's focus on getting to the stop we're going at. At this stop, we'll, like, once we get to where we're going to, oh shit, is it 50 now? Yeah, it's 50. Do you know what? We're gonna go to 75. Yeah, because I can reach it a little bit. I don't really need my mirrors to be as close as they were. But, yeah, so when we get to boot, we'll buy a new driver. That's going to be, like, the end of the session goal, is to have the new driver.
Keep left.
And hope
then
that in
continue
boot,
straight.
we can get a job. We've still got no way of going up there. Thompson's Fall's just so out of the fucking way, so we're not going to waste our time going up there. And then, obviously, we will be in boot. And there's a rail export, so there'll more than likely be the ability for us to get a job that, you know, is in our sector.
Go straight.
I'm just going to go this way because it's the exact same way. It's just for some reason we go slightly a different route. There we go. Got that little bit of road now. Perfect. But yeah, at some point we will, of course, drop off the fuel and start doing freight again, I think. Because as good as the freight is, I feel like it's... You know, I mean, it's definitely going to be repetitive. We've had it since level 11. We've had it for, like, 11 levels. And these levels took longer to get than it took us to get to level 11. So, you know. Repetitiveness is an unfortunate obviousness of what we're doing. I feel like we're in the... Yeah, we're gonna move
Keep
over.
left.
Had a feeling we're about to be told to keep left, so... Sometimes you just gotta predict what the good old Doug is going to say. And upon predicting it, your life gets easier. Also, it's a very light... It doesn't feel like it's a very heavy rainstorm for a change. Of course, I'm not complaining. It's just, you know, it's very nice. Look at those 21,000 miles. Absolutely beautiful. The hard work we're doing right now, guys, is great. Chip, going a little bit too fast then. A little bit too fast. Spokane about 300 miles. That's only a couple of hours away. Well, a few hours away. It's going to be good to go somewhere new. I do like the state of Montana. The nice little state to drive around. I definitely probably should have got that Freightliner mod though, because I feel like it was actually going to be worth using. Shit. Sorry about that, guys. Quickly checking, quickly changing my music. There we go. Sorry about that. So yeah, our goal. I don't know why I'm going, but I don't know why I always justify, like, go straight back to when I'm like my brain's like disengaged for a second. I always go back to our goal. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize wholeheartedly. Yeah. So once we get to Butt, we'll have some fun. That's pretty much it. I mean, who doesn't have fun with Butts, you know? I feel like anyone from there is now going to be really upset with me. But I am looking forward to being in Montana. I do like the state of Montana in this game. It is a very nice state to drive through. It's got a decent speed limit. It's not the worst in terms of inclines and declines. Colorado definitely has it beat a little bit. But no, it's a nice place to drive through. Just like pretty much everywhere in this game but California. Okay, pulling for an inspection. You got it, buddy. You know, making me slow down in this rain, lose all my traction. Yeah, bastard. Oh my god. That was a fucking close. Like, that was me pretty much braking the entire time as well. Jesus. Gross 40 tons right here. That's just, like, I mean, in terms of tons, that's just not that heavy, is it? Like, comparatively to a lot of things. Okay, when I said the rain wasn't too bad, I feel like we're now driving into the storm, not driving away from it. So, it's also pissing it down, and it's nearly 30 degrees. This would be, I would legitimately hate this weather. Like, I hate it when in the UK it's warm, and when it rains. Like, I hate the humidity. So, seeing like 29 degrees Celsius, for the Americans, I don't know what that is, but for obviously, well, actually, no, 28 is 82, so it's about 83 degrees Fahrenheit, maybe 84. I don't know specifically how it works, but yeah, 29 degrees Celsius, we'll say 82 degrees Fahrenheit. That's like, how the fuck would you function in that weather? Especially it pissing down. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. So, how many more miles away is the net? You know what? I'm going to take a risk, because I'm a dumbass.
Come on, there's a job to do.
We're going to just keep going. Now, the reason we're doing this is because I want to see how many miles our thing can do. I take the risk of moving over. Yeah, we were clear. We're good. Yeah, I want to see how many miles we can do on this little amount of fuel, because currently we've got 141 miles until the next stop, till the stop. Now, if we can do that with this much of fuel, we know around about, on average, how much fuel we're using. Now, we do have a really good miles per gallon right now, so that could obviously extend us. And we do have Eco Driver, level 3, I think. Is it free, or is that on my own personal stuff again? Wow, I got a lot of free roam XP to get from that to... Oh, yeah, because we had to go... Wait. We went to... No, Artesia to Dallas there, yeah. Oh, right, it was 6,000. Oh, yeah, because we went Houston to Everett. Yeah, that was the longest job we've ever done. I remember now. And we also lost XP on it. And it was level 2 fuel economy. My apologies. God, I couldn't even remember my own fuel economy level. Drive hammered, get nailed. I love that. Oh, you fucking asshole. Pulling out of that res lane as soon as I move over. You're lucky I don't take any, I didn't take any speed hit. I'm still annoyed at trucks in both ETS and ATS. They're still assholes. Yeah, that's right. You go away. Good old Spokane. The last city... Sorry, the last... it's really hard to say this. The place that marked our achieving of visiting every state. There we go. That's the best way to say it without it sounding slightly wrong. Have a quick drink, guys. Don't mind me. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. Just got something in my throat, so to get clear of it. Now, one thing I will say is, hopefully, by the time this episode is out, because this episode will be out at some point in May, because I'm, again, recording heavily in advance. Hopefully, I'm saying again, I am running... Okay, so we're starting to run out of fuel now, and we've got 103 miles to go. So I'm gonna hope... but yeah, hopefully by the time this video is out, you know, I will actually have adopted my kittens that I'm looking to adopt. I say my kittens, they're not my kittens yet, but I'm hoping to adopt 2 kittens by, within the next few weeks of this video, so by the end of April, hopefully. So if I have adopted them, please do feel free to ask in the comments for, you know, pictures, and I'll send you to my Instagram when you can just see them, because I'm going to be posting pictures to Instagram, so fucking cute. Though more than likely, if I do have them, I will probably put a picture on my Discord as well of them, because, you know, cats are cute. So, if you are interested in knowing if I did get the kittens, please just check my Discord and you'll know. Or just ask. Both work. Okay, with this miles per gallon, we may not get to where we're going. Ugh, it's a little bit of a worry right there. Look at that beautiful W900. That is currently what I'm driving in my personal game that I was on about, which I'm trying to... So, just to move topics quickly, in the personal game, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out, or I'm trying to see just how much of an impact long distance really has on money earned. Now, obviously, every job I do in that profile, I have no long distance skill. So I am currently just using numerous, like I've got an ADR skill, and then I've got the majority, everything else is, but like I think I'm like level 10, or I has been put into essentially the skills that, like everything but eco driving and long distance and ADR. So I've got 1 skill in ADR, so I've got 9 in the others. And I'm just trying to see, obviously I was testing all the vehicles, you know, I wanted to see what they were like and just, you know, have a good go with them all. Then I settled on the W900, and turns out, rather weirdly I would say, is that while long distance definitely is very, very, very useful, you can definitely make some really good profit without doing it. If anything, I think sometimes it feels like I'm making more because I'm not sat doing a single job. I'm always constantly changing what I'm doing. And like the jobs are only about 4 hours long, you know, in terms of like actual in-game time. Whereas the jobs we do are like 10 hours. And it's just a lot, it just feels like I'm getting paid more. Whether or not that's true is very debatable, obviously. But at the very least, if you do try it, I would say it's definitely very achievable as well. I also did a lot of quick jobs because I wanted to buy. I didn't take any loans out in it because I'm trying to. Again, I was wanting to try out trucks. There was no point for me to take out loans, and I'm not trying to build a business in it, you know, at the moment. So it was just a tester. But right now, I would say that while long distance is definitely one of the better skills, it's definitely the best skill. It's the best skill in terms of if you want to make money per mile. It is the best skill. But it definitely needs to be coupled with everything else still. Like, if you can get a job that's of high value, fragile, urgent, and very long distance, you're going to make more money than we do pulling these easily. Like, that's just how it's going to work. You're going to be loaded. That's just how it is. That's how it works. The difference is, though, without long distance, you can still get the trifecta or the quad if you get I don't know if you can get fragile and high value on ADR, but if you say for the sake of argument, we'll stick to the trifecta of just in time, an urgent delivery that is fragile and you know, high value. If you get that, like without long distance, you do make really good money. Obviously, your level has an effect on how much money you make per mile as well, but if there's any of you out there who are like daunted by the longer journeys, just don't take long distance, get used to the game, and eventually, you know, you can then start taking long distance, and you know, you can start like, you know, putting a little bit more time into it. But if you really don't have time and you like, you can only do 1 or 2, like, you know, play for like half an hour, I would definitely recommend just putting yourselves, do no long distance skills, level up everything else first. It will take longer to level up. I'm not going to pretend it won't. Also, got 11 miles to go. Okay, I'm not going to push it. I was thinking to myself, do we push it? No, we don't. But yeah, if you don't have like a lot of time to play games, but you really want to get into like ATS and ETS, both ETS and ATS will work by this. I mean, I haven't tried it in ETS, obviously. I've tried it in ATS, but logically, theoretically speaking, both ETS and ATS would work the same in the manner. Just don't take the long distance skill. The only other thing I would say is then I'd be very careful with loans at that point. Because while long distance, you can pretty much pay off loans in a single swoop. It'll be a lot harder for you to pay off loans with without long distance, like in terms of like quickness. But also remember, like, you can just save, like you can just stop and save, so never feel like you can't play, or you shouldn't, you know, like get long distance skill because you know, you're worried you won't have enough time. There's always enough time in the game. You can always save it. The game doesn't care if you save it like mid thing. The only thing I would say is never save middle of the road motorway, because it kind of just lets you hang there. It basically despawns everything, and you are stood still.
Turn right.
You then have to you know, kind of restart yourself.
Okay, let's find a new route. Please make a U-turn when possible.
But yeah, that is that's my recommendation right there. Look at that, beautiful. I think that's a no, that's not a Peterbilt, is it? No, that's a Kenworth. That's a Kenny. Wait a minute, but that's an international, isn't it? No, it is a Peterbilt. I'm going fucking insane, guys. I'm sorry. So how many gallons of this 200 gal left did we have left after I pushed it? I'm going to assume 9. I'm going to assume we had 9 gallons left. Ooh, 11. We definitely couldn't have made it any further, but also no longer raining. You know what? Go to single speed. And let's get out of here. Oh, it's so good to have grip finally again. That's the one thing I hate about rain is just the majority. I love the dynamic 'cause it's, you know, it's really fun to, you know, have it, but the fucking grip loss is torture. Holy crap! I took that way too wide. Right. Let's get to where we need to be. How long we got left of this trip?
Turn right.
6 hours and 4 minutes. Absolutely easy. Child's play, everyone. Child's play. I don't know why I take some turns so wide, and then I end up making it really shallow. Like, I act like I'm gonna take it really wide, then it's like one of the shallowest turns I've ever done. What am I like? And now, we just hope we do not get stuck behind anyone. It's about 47 miles now to the edge of the edge of Washington, so it doesn't take us too long to get across Washington, which is good. I love the scenery in this game. I definitely look at the scenery more in ATS than I do in ETS. I think the difference is, obviously, I'm not used to... I live in Europe, so... I feel like European, like, you know, the, like, scenery in that is not as interesting to me, whereas, like, American scenery is obviously really interesting because you don't see this in Europe. Like, it's so different. Like, the fact that, you know, like, I say this so often, but I'll keep saying it because it's true. The fact that you can do, like a single state can have, like, 2 different biomes to it. Like, it can be so biodiverse. And then, obviously, if you include the entirety of the US, like, the entirety of the US is just amazingly biodiverse. And it's just so interesting to, like, look at and think about in general. That it makes me just, like, think to myself, fuck, I wish I kind of lived there in some ways. In other ways, I'm happy where I am, but at the same time, I'm also like, fuck, I wish I lived there, you know?
Keep left.
But at the same time, looking at the temperature, the fact that it's 8:30 and it's still 23 degrees. Yeah, no, fuck that. Now, are they, oh, shit. I hate trucks. I hate other people's trucks. My truck's great. Their trucks are shit because they're all in the way. Oh, wait a minute. There's an inside lane. I'm going to do a quick, cheeky little... Oh, wait, nope, doesn't matter. I was going to do a quick, cheeky little, like, just speed up the inside to do an overtake, but apparently he just decided to get out of the way anyway. That's just better, isn't it? Say hello to that red car, give him a little bit of a fright to make sure he's paying attention. Because that's what a good person does.
Keep left.
They're both fucking Freightliners. Beautiful. I must admit, I am jealous of the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Freightliners that I get to see and I don't get to drive yet. Oh yeah, we don't have the chrome on the front. I still prefer that. Like the chrome, I like chrome on trucks, but the chrome on the Freightliners just don't look as good as they do in the black.
Keep left.
Like the plastic look is actually so much nicer to me, and it just goes with our truck much better. If we had a color truck that kind of like maybe suited the chrome better, but because we have a white truck, I just don't think like the chrome. I feel like it kind of blends in too much with the white, and it kind of ruins the aesthetic of our truck. Whereas right now we have this beautiful white truck and this nice defined black grille. It's just much better looking. And here we are going into Idaho for like not very long. Idaho is a very weird, like a lot of states in the West are so weird shaped. I mean, it's not a complaint by me at all, don't worry, but it's just I always find it really weird that how the state lines are drawn.
Keep left.
Oh, actually, I just had a thought. I don't know how many people are going to really interested in this topic, but I'm going to say it anyway. Give me 2 seconds. Right, so in the US, like states are a massive thing. They're very important. Like, they have state level politics, federal level politics, federal level law, state level law, stuff like that. Now, I don't think there's anywhere in the world other than maybe Canada. I guess I don't know much about the provincial system in Canada, but like the American state system, to like a European, or like very like me, an Englishman, if I obviously knew less about obviously what the state system itself. The American state system to me feels like our borough system, or like our county system, I guess is probably the better way. A borough is a little bit too small scale, but like our county, like, you know, West Yorkshire, West Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, Yorkshire itself, Yorkshire proper, and you know all that, and then you know, Berkshire, Hampshire. I'm just thinking of places I know that I've lived previously, and like Lincolnshire, you know, stuff like that. There are like counties that are like in the UK, kind of similar to states. Obviously, much smaller scale because, you know, the UK is about the size of some of the smaller states, if I'm thinking right. So it's like it's always been interesting to me, like how I feel like the state system in the US is kind of unique. Again, I don't know much about the provincial system in Canada, so I can't really speak to the effect of if that is similar to the American state system. It might be, but again, I can't speak to the fact, so in this instance, I can't use it as an example to say it's not as unique as I thought. But anyway, what I'm getting at is, like, it's such a weird thing to think about that, like, you know, in like, if you cross the border in America, something that's legal in one state is illegal in another state. It's just so interesting to think about. And I'm not saying that to like talk about any of the controversial laws. I'm not saying that to really speak about any of the laws. I just generally thinking on the topic itself that it's very interesting to think that, you know, in one state you're doing a perfectly legal thing, in another state that's illegal, and it's just, it's wild. Like, I mean, realistically, it's like the same as me going to France and expecting them to do something I do in England that I can do in France, but I can't do in France because, you know, the French don't like it. I know that's a very vague way of putting it, but like, yeah, it's interesting to think that without crossing any actual borders, because, you know, you're still in the United States, you can like have two different sets of laws. It's just so interesting. Still no but on the distance teller, whatever they call it, the signs. I don't know why I call them distance teller. What am I am fucking stupid sometimes. But yeah, I just think it's really interesting that you know, interesting in the general premise of the state system. Obviously, like, you know, I get that it's like the European Union. I guess like the European Union. It's like the European Union wants to be. In terms of, like, you know, individual states under a unified banner. But no, it legitimately is just really interesting to me. But yeah, I don't know how I got on that topic, but yeah, it is a very interesting concept and, like, you know, idea. And the fact that like every state can be so different, even when they're like right next to each other. They have like their own cultural identity, and it's really interesting. I know that obviously the Native Americans really impacted stuff like that as well, and definitely would have added to it, along with whoever, like whatever settlers were known for settling in that specific part of the region, part of this like whatever state. Because obviously you have like to the I think it's the is it the like the is it Iowa? I think it's the I was gonna say Idaho, but it was like no, it's fuck off the I think it's the Iowa area that I'm thinking of for the like the German states, German colonists and whatnot. That area, like the I can't think of the place, but essentially there. That's what, if I remember correctly, that's the place that's really well known. Like has a lot more German heritage than obviously. You know, you have a lot of the Irish on the eastern coast and stuff like that. That's really just really interesting. And it's just, I don't know. It's like, I obviously the same things will have happened in Europe, but the scale of America is just so interesting. All right, that's what I'm getting at basically. America's interesting. End of discussion. Oh, sorry. Am I still only meant to go 19 mile an hour? That's. He's literally getting on the road at 15 mile an hour. Jesus. There definitely needs to be more of a run up in there. I hope SCS will change that in the next patch that's coming out. Hopefully alongside one of the new states. I've not got my hopes up, but I'd like it to. Bloody hell. I'm definitely really tired. I'm definitely gonna have to go to bed after I record this. But yeah, hopefully you guys are still enjoying this series. I'm still enjoying playing it. I just took a little bit of a break because I kind of got myself into a not want to record mood. So I just I was glad I recorded so much. But I'm definitely getting back into the recording mood again. I'm trying to get back into myself. I don't know if my tablets are helping me in the way that I want them to, and I don't know if I'm getting like bad effects from them. So hopefully my tablets aren't affecting me too much, but I'm very up and down at the moment, so I do apologize if some parts of this I'm really energetic, and other parts I kind of get really kind of like slack and very fatigued, I guess it might come across. I don't really know. I know in some Crusade Kings videos I've sounded very fatigued, so I do apologize about that as well. But it's not intentional, and I am having fun. It's just sometimes but I just don't have the energy to talk. I don't have the same energy to bring to the table, even though I'm having fun. So never worry that I'm not having fun, guys. That's what I'm going to try to say. I'm already 2 hours and 45 minutes away from where we're going there. Basically just 10 minutes. But yeah, so don't worry that I am having fun. This campaign, this like career, the campaigns, all going really well. I've got some other stuff in the background I'm trying to do. I'm kind of trying to spread out to different games and, you know, do different things and stuff like that. But it's really hard, like, obviously, when I'm feeling like I am. So thank you all for your, like, you know, your, the fact that none of you are all happy with whatever you get, essentially. Which is, like, you know, just makes it easier, you know, as someone who wants to, you know, make content for you guys. There will definitely be, by the time this is out, an EU4 Let's Play, I think. I think I'm going to definitely make the Let's Play out of it instead of streaming it, so I can record it at my pace instead of doing it live, because I think I'm going to have more fun playing Warhammer Live. Obviously, by the time this is out, you guys will have known what I did, but still. I want to clarify. I want to just say that, like, I don't want to act like I'm in the future when I'm recording these. I want you guys to know the the pre-recorded quite heavily, because then you can just enjoy them for what they are, instead of, you know, worrying that there's not going to be a part in a couple of days, or when the next part's meant to be out. You know, you can always be pretty sure there's going to be a part. So that's pretty much like that's pretty much the way I'm looking at it now. And obviously, there's always going to be ETS because I'm streaming that at least once a week, at the very least. Especially when Warhammer comes out, it'll still only be once a week, but that'll only be one. It'll definitely be ETS once that week, and Warhammer the rest. I'm probably going to overstream that, which is going to be great. I'm not really that fussed about, you know, if anybody wants to watch it live. Like, of course, I want people to watch me live, you know, grow my audience, whatnot, but I'm definitely I'm looking to just have fun with it, playing as the, you know, the good old Chaos Dwarves, who I don't honestly know that much about. I'm going to quickly say this in an ATS video, so those who are watching my Warhammer videos won't know, even though I'll probably just immediately own up to it. But, yeah, it's going to be really good fun.
Keep left.
Just like ATS is. Like, they both scratch different itches, though I can never explain to people why I play this game. I saw my auntie today, technically yesterday. You know, I haven't slept, so, you know, today. I saw my auntie, and I was talking to her, obviously, because I hadn't seen her in a while. She lives a few hundred miles away, and she comes to see us every so often, because she's my mum's best friend, and she's not actually my auntie. She's just really close family, friends with my mum. She's like mum's best friend. Either way, the background doesn't matter. So we were talking, and we were I was trying to explain, you know, what I've been doing on YouTube and streaming and that to her, because obviously she, you know, asks. And it was really hard trying to explain why like truck simulator games are really fun and why they're so like enjoyable of a game. And like, I feel like that's like a real like credit to SCS having made a game that, to people who didn't, I mean, I never was interested in trucks before I saw a video of Euro Truck Sim 1. And I don't know what it was about it. It just interested me. And then, you know, I got it. I got ETS 2. And it was really, and, you know, I mean, it didn't work for me the first time because I was using keyboard and mouse. But, you know, when I went back to it, it's a fucking great game. It's just, it's really hard to explain to people who don't play this type of game why this type of game is fun. And why it's enjoyable. And what itch it scratches. And, like, just, I mean, even though, like, the itch when I'm recording this is a bit different because I'm talking instead of just sat kind of chilling watching YouTube, this still scratches the itch. It just scratches it a different way and scratches a little bit less in some ways and a little bit more in others. It, like, scratches my will to want to record and talk shit, but it also scratches the trucking itch, but it doesn't scratch my watching YouTube while trucking itch. So I'm not as chill, but it's still really chill. So it's a weird way to look at it, but that's how my brain looks at this. Like, this is really chill, but this isn't as chill as it normally is because I'm recording. Same with the streaming. Like, the streaming is really chill, but it's not as chill as if I was just playing as my own. Though adding the music, listening to my own music, has definitely helped a lot. I wish I'd have thought about that earlier. Like, it's really made this a lot easier to record. Thank God all these guys are out of our way as well. We are from, yeah, we are. I was gonna say, are we going up an incline because we're slowing down? We are indeed going up an incline. Has he always been there? I feel like he wasn't there, but you know, not even gonna question it. The less I question, the less I have to care about the coaches. All right, here we go. We're pretty much here.
And then exit right.
I don't think we'll get a level up because I don't actually.
Exit right.
Question: how close are we to level 20 skills, Joe? Progression? Yeah, no, we're not gonna get level. No level for us, unfortunately. But at least I don't damage this load. He says, now worried that he's going to suddenly damage the load. You know, let's get this load there quickly so I can't damage it. And the real thing is, will we discover butts so I can just insta pick up a delivery for the next session if we do? If we can. Because I think I'm going to start doing that more often now, doing an insta pickup so we all know what's coming in the next part instead of just, you know, being like, well, we'll see. Because I can change my mind then. I don't like it when I can change my mind. I don't trust it when I change my mind. Yes, the only thing that ATS is not superior over ETS in. The one thing that ETS is like just directly better in every way for is that specific thing right there. Now, will we discover boot before we put this in? I'm hoping we discover it just by coming down here, but sometimes you just don't discover it until you get there, and no. Ah, stop signs. Thou art worse than a fucking traffic light sometimes. Right. Yeah, but it's not gonna take. I don't think we're gonna discover boot bots before we get there. Which is really weird. Yeah, we haven't discovered it, which is... Is that blue? Is there a L there? No, there literally isn't. It is literally B-U-T-T-E. Because I don't know what it is. I just had for the longest time thinking to myself, have I been saying this wrong the entire time? But no, it is B-U-T-T-E. Oh, this guy's going the same way we are.
Turn right.
Oh, good. I can bypass. I can B-pass. I can B-pass it. The question is he going to bypass it, or is he going to stop like a douche? He's bypassing it good. How have we not discovered you yet, Boot?
Get ready to turn right.
Now, do you turn right? No, you're going straight. Okay, cool. Let's go drop this bitch off.
Good driving.
Yeah, we haven't discovered boot, which is really annoying. So we're not going to be able to do a quick pickup. I'm still going to look to see what they are, but if they're not really good, I'm just going to... I'm going to do what we do best, and that's just wait it out. Oh shit, I overcorrected there. Yeah, I overcorrected then by accident. Bit of a tap push over. Perfect. Oh, got 117 grand. I love it. Seattle to boot. Oh, we are level 24. Fuck. Let's see what current jobs are. Let's get economy. Okay, there are some jobs here. We got a one to Yakima. That's a fucking great pay job. I don't know if we've been to Yakima. No, we have been to Yakima. I don't know if we've been to... I feel like we've been to Gallup as well. That's a really good job, though, as well. It takes us straight down to New Mexico. Go to Pueblo. Pretty sure we've been to Pueblo as well. So given that we've been to all of these, we're going to take the Gallup one. Because I want to go south. So we're going to immediately take that. But in the next session is when we'll deal with it. So before we quickly end this part, let's have a quick look at this. Get this long 6x2. Ooh, get in there. And just some, yep. We can buy a new driver, a new truck. I said I was going to do that if we could. So let us quickly find a Freightliner dealer and go buy online. Purchase that bad boy for the Dallas truck area. Perfect. Get our recruitment agency going. Ooh, that's... You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I think I like what he... Yeah, I'm gonna go for him. Because I like the layout of his skills. Because it means he's just gonna be learning everything else. He doesn't have to get ADI. He can just get everything else. That's really good, I think. But there we go. We've now finished Dallas for now. It cost us 100 grand to upgrade it. But before we do end, I'm going to say over one other thing. I never knew this, but you can just select small or large when you want to buy one on here now. I never knew this, because obviously you can't in the thing, but now we can do this. So we'll probably just only build largest ones after we've got these done. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, please do follow me on YouTube. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a share. Most importantly, guys, stay safe, have a great day, and I will see you guys in another episode for some more Star Legion trucking. See you guys then.